24 in your textbook.
Today, we are going to talk about culture of Yogyakarta, the Spaced province in Java. Talking about this culture, we should understand that the Kraton Yogyakarta Haliningrat, or the Sultan's Palace at the present, is known as a center of Javanese art and culture activities. The Sultan is thoroughly respected by the people, and the Javanese are mostly proud of the aristocratic influence of the Sultanate court. And together with the people, the Sultan encourages the flourish of traditional events and ceremonies, such as first, Sekatan or Prophet's birthday commemoration, which is celebrated once a year and celebrated in public park for a month. Second is Labuhan or the sea offering, a kind of expressing thankfulness to the God for his blessings on people's life and many other ceremonies. Some cultural presentations can be enjoyed in special places, such as the Ramayana ballet can be seen in the Brahman temple at a scheduled time, usually during the full moon. It shows the battle between the good and evils. Meanwhile, Wayang or shadow puppet is performed more often as it can be present any time when people hold traditional ceremonies. In other words, cultural presentation cannot be apart from people's life and beliefs. Is there any question?
Yes, ma'am. I wonder if Yogyakarta has what's so-called as modern culture, the culture which doesn't merely stem from the past.
Oh, yes. Like in other regions in the world, Yogyakarta serves good responses in accumulating thousands of art galleries, sculptures, modern lighting designers, and even choreographers. The interesting fact is that the modern cultures here are always influenced by what you quote as traditional culture. Now let's take a look at the Seattle species of
Questions number 25 to 30. Please read number 25 through 30 in your textbook.
Mahi, I wonder if I can sit beside you for the next class. I'm so bored with John. He just cannot stop talking about himself. So annoying.
I just remember Professor Ken's lectures last week about narcissism.
Tell me about it.
Well, narcissism is a character trait that involves self-admiration, self-centeredness, and self-regard. Everyone has some degree of narcissism. It is what motivates us to get dressed and wash our hair in the morning. However, there is the extreme or pathological narcissist. This person's narcissism is so severe or abnormal and categorized as narcissistic personality disorder. It is maladaptive, rigid, and relentless. It is a lifelong pattern of traits and behavior, which signifies obsession with oneself to the exclusion of all others.
Wait, how to identify a narcissist then?
Yeah. It's a kind of difficult, as narcissist is at first glance a friendly, real person. A narcissist is, as a first glance, a friendly or real person. It is also difficult as they try to charm. Some possibilities are they have no sense of humor. number 31 to 35. Read the number 31 to 35 in your test book.
Good morning, respected audience. Thank you for watching Morning Talk Show, the show dedicated for all learners in the world. As motivation can be the best driving force for reaching the success, today we are going to talk with Mr. Smith Abdullah, the education expert. Good morning, Mr. Abdullah.
Good morning.
Can you tell us the importance of motivation for people's life and the strategies to be always motivated?
Yes, sure. Motivation can be the key to enable acquisitions, retention, and performance. There are many steps suggested to raise when you fall and to finally grab the success back in your hands.
Oh, what is that? Can you tell us?
Yes, of course. First, identify the negative motivators and reprogram them with positive ones. Second, assess your knowledge base in the area together with the weaknesses.
You meant we need to know our plus and minus?
Precisely. By then, you know how to deal with your weakness from the very beginning. Third, you must identify a reason for learning. By having a clear reason, you will know where to go. I'm talking about the target view. And this is not less important. You must identify support system available for this course, such as visiting a library to update yourself with the necessary information, setting up a study group. People tend to help each other when they are located in one setting or condition.
That's a good idea, working with people.
Yes. When you work with your friend, you will support and motivate each other when you are down. Besides, you will have the role model which will guide you to reach the individual target. Some experiences that I've been through. Questions number 36 to 40. Read number 36 to 40 in your test book.
Welcome back, listener, to our program, Children of the Future. The talk show about preparing the children for the future obstacles. With me now is Dr. Brandon and Jerry, psychologists whose area is dealing with children. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning.
Doc, can you tell us about the indigo children? Many people say that this type of children were born in the era of the future. What do you say?
Yes, first of all, we need to know what indigo children are. These children are alleged to